Welcome back to Drive X. Imagine this, you're walking down the street, and a car glides past you. It doesn't roar for attention, it doesn't scream with flashy curves, but you can't take your eyes off it. That's the magic of the brand new 2026 Volvo S90. Subtle, elegant, and futuristic enough to make you wonder, wait, is that even a production car? Well, it is, and today, we're diving into everything that makes this new S90 such an exciting step forward for Volvo. Let's start with the design, because honestly, that's what grabs you first. The S90 has always been a beautiful sedan, but this 2026 update feels more sculpted, more alive. The front grille is bolder, yet still carries that clean Scandinavian touch. Those iconic, Thor's hammer, headlights. They've been slimmed down into sharper LED blades, giving the car a futuristic glare that looks incredible at night. From the side, the proportions are spot on, long, low, and confident, like it's been carved from one solid piece of metal. It's elegant, but it also has this quiet aggression, the kind that says, I don't need to shout to stand out. Now, under the hood is where things get seriously interesting. Volvo is continuing its push toward electrification, and the S90 comes with a new plug-in hybrid setup. That means you get the smooth, silent drive of an electric motor for your daily commute, but when you need more power, the petrol engine joins in for a strong, effortless surge. It's efficient, eco-friendly, and still gives you that satisfying kick when you hit the accelerator. Honestly, it feels like the best of both worlds, no compromise between performance and responsibility. And here's something you don't hear often about a luxury sedan, the S90 isn't afraid to leave the city streets. Volvo has tuned the adaptive suspension and added drive modes that let this car handle rougher roads with surprising ease. It's not an SUV, of course, but if your weekend plans involve a winding gravel road up to a cabin or a lakeside retreat, the S90 won't complain. It's like Volvo knows its drivers might want a little adventure sprinkled into their luxury lifestyle. Step inside, and you'll see why people call this car a moving lounge. The interior is pure Scandinavian comfort, minimalist design, premium materials, and a focus on calmness. The central display is bigger and sharper, powered by Google's latest system, which means maps, music, and voice commands all work seamlessly. The seats have been redesigned with better contouring and available massage functions, so long drives feel like a spa session. And the choice of materials. Polished wood, soft leather, and even sustainable fabrics that feel just as premium as they look. My favorite part has to be the atmosphere. Ambient lighting flows across the cabin, letting you set the mood for your drive. Warm tones for a cozy night cruise, cooler tones if you want that modern edge. Pair it with the Bowers & Wilkins sound system, and suddenly your daily commute feels like a private concert. Now, let's talk about pricing. Volvo hasn't gone overboard here. Early estimates put the S90 in the mid-$60,000 range, depending on options. When you stack that against rivals like the BMW 5 Series or Mercedes E-Class, the Volvo comes across as a really smart deal. You're getting cutting-edge tech, hybrid power, and Scandinavian luxury, often at a lower price point than the Germans. Looking back, it's wild to see how far the S90 has come. When it first launched, it was kind of the underdog in the luxury sedan world, beautiful, but not always the first car people thought of. Over the years, Volvo has refined it, and now in 2026, the S90 feels like it's stepped fully into the spotlight. It's no longer just the alternative to German sedans, it's a real contender. With its own identity, and honestly, that's what I love most about this car. It doesn't try to copy anyone. It's stylish without being loud, powerful without being wasteful, luxurious without being over the top. It's confident in its own skin, and that's exactly what makes it stand out. So, what do you think? Does the 2026 Volvo S90 have what it takes to pull you away from the usual BMWs and Mercedes? Or do you see it as the perfect sleeper luxury sedan? Calm on the outside, but full of surprises when you really experience it. For me, it's the kind of car that makes you stop and say, yeah, that's the one?